Hello everyone, this is the Navy Kangaroo. Thanks for joining today. As always, I'm a 100% free team and this is 100% Tigers deck. Well, this is take two because something happened with my video the first time, but it was just a basic out of the ad pack. So let's just forget about that because those are garbage. This is going to be a short video, but I got some great stuff to do today. We're going to start with, well, we're going to get a SIG, but we're going to start with this prime pack first. And it's going to be a special SIG. Here we go, prime. Let's see it, hope for a Tiger. And we got a Mariner. What do we have? We have a Iwakuma, huh? Okay, 72 overall. That's not bad. That wouldn't be bad to add to your rotation for a for a Mariners deck. But I'm going to feature a couple of your teams today. I really wanted to do this video now so I could feature those teams. Let's hope for another prime. Bam, lightning bolt. What do we have here? We have, it's not a prime, maybe a vintage. I could always use a vintage. Nope, we got Tyler Alexander, and man, that card is, it's like 67 overall, but it's just, the way the stats are spread out, just terrible. Way too much stamina. Okay, so let's see, maybe a vintage, maybe a prime, maybe something good out of here. But yeah, you know, I really appreciate everyone who's liked, subscribed my videos, and all the people who've sent me their teams, because I will feature all of your teams. So please keep sending them to me. Even one person who I'm going to get to next week was like, "Hey man, my friend referred me." So awesome. And I saw New York Boost hit me up too to do another team review on him, because I think I did a team review for him a long time ago, and I'm really excited about that. So I'll get to him next week too. But please keep sending me your teams, and actually I'll do it this week. This is kind of like a bonus video just to get some more stuff done. But I'm going to combine 3 vintage SIGs in just a second, because we'll always get something good. Look at that old Mike Mussina, Moose. He's pretty good back in the day. It was just pretty bad how Baltimore could never get over the hump with the Yankees, really. So, and that, you know, I mean, to be a fan in the AL East is just brutal. I mean, those teams are, well, we got 2 Joey Wentz 24s. Wow, getting a lot of those. Like that Casey Mize, great start yesterday for Casey Mize. So we'll just open a few more packs. Let me see if I get anything special here. I don't really, so we're just going to keep opening these. So let's hope, well, we can't get a prime with live, right? Because live is always better, except for you can't get prime, can't get vintage. So I kind of don't like live at all. So, and it's too easy to get like decent other diamonds and team diamonds. If you're not playing club mode, if you have a free team, you gotta join a club. You have to join a club. That's the fastest way to build your team. Besides spending a ton of personal coin, even if you're spending a ton of personal coin. Wow, we're rolling in vintages today. So yeah, but like I said, got to be playing club mode. And now they give a SIG. It's like once a month now you get a SIG out of there. And, you know, club points are good. I'm a little disappointed in my club because they've really dropped off in their participation when it comes to, hey, we got a lightning bolt. Bam, lightning bolt. And a prime. And a diamond prime. Wow, we got a diamond prime. Oh, man. Could this be maybe the Mike Fulmer? Maybe a Max Scherzer? Let's see what we got. Prime. What do we have? And it's a, oh man, I saw that picture. But hey, that's great. Because I'll combo 3 more. I'll combo 3 of those diamond primes next video. All right, we're full now. Wow, well, that is starting hot. So we are going to get right into opening. Combining SIG cards. And okay, we got a couple of those. I think those are just, I'm not even going to waste time with that because I think all those are premium player packs, and this game's already given out like 10,000 of them. So look at this Rodon. That's pretty sick. Okay, let's start with these vintages. So I have 3 vintage SIGs that we're going to go ahead and combo. And man, I've got a lot of stuff saved up. So there's 1, there's 2, and I know I have a third one, 3. You can barely see those SIGs. It's kind of scary, right? Actually, that wisdom is not vintage. What am I doing? Yes, that was scary. Okay, where's the third one? It's like a Howard Johnson or something. It's somewhere around here, and this is not good for anyone. Where is my other vintage SIG? I don't see it, and I know I got it here. So is this it? No, is this it? it's hard to really tell what is a signature on these cards and what isn't. So I might need to go through these one more time. I got to get on the road soon. I'm about to travel for work. So let me do this. Let me just look at my lineup really quick and figure out what that other one was. Actually, we'll do it this way. So this was not good, but let's go ahead and look up backup player, and then you could usually see the SIGs. They kind of pop, right? Because then you can actually see, so there's one. Oh, no. Okay, so I only have two that were... This is why I don't do videos on the fly, okay? Because this kind of stuff happens where I'm just scrambling to figure out where I have SIGs. So I'm going to look in my backup players, and I'll just migrate one of these dudes over. Maybe this McCullers. Oh, no, here we go. There's the Howard Johnson. I knew I had that Hojo. So here we go. Well, now you guys got a inside peek, a little peek behind the curtain at my backup players and how many freaking things that I'm hanging on to for no reason. So like some of these old like vintage golds, like what am I going to do with those? It's just weird comboing those or getting rid of them because they're just like, man, because the game's like, are you sure you want a combo? You sure you want to get rid of this? And it's just like, maybe I shouldn't. But okay, here we go. Let's hope for a Tigers vintage SIG. Let's see it. Tiger. And we have... Ooh, what was that? Was that the other SIG that I just got? Man, if that's another dupe, because that's the one I just pulled, that Angel. Is it that Baylor? Is this the Baylor again? No, it's not a Baylor. Yeah, it is a Baylor. Is that a different pick? Oh, okay. That's just the regular one, and that's a SIG. So we are getting a lot. I mean, that's a good card, right? That's a good Angels vintage prime, but, whatever. So here we go. I didn't look at these teams ahead of time, but I know exactly the two that I owe a video on really quick. So we're going to get right into that, and we're going to go to Tigers. I think we go Bolts, Bucks, Rays first. So don't see many Rays decks. So here we go. Thanks for sharing your team. First of all, we got a Mike Napoli catcher. I always start with the catchers because I want to see if that's like, if you have someone that you could really invest resources in. So right now you're at a D for your Tampa Bay. So for your team deck. So I will just say, get rid of the Altuve, get rid of the Bellinger. You don't need those. You don't need higher overall right now. You just need to get your team deck and then get moving on that. The Trout, that's pretty good. But let's look at the cards that you're going to stick around. They're going to have for a while. So second baseman, it's hard to get good second baseman. So that's a decent one. That 71 overall is really good. Let's see this Lorenza, 71 overall also. So that's an outfielder that'll be sticking with you for a while. So go ahead and you could invest a little bit of resources in them because, I have a Robbie Grossman who's 71 overall in my outfield still. So, and then you got this Diaz. Is that one worth black diamonding? I don't know. Probably not right now. And you got a Franco, 71 overall Franco for shortstop. And, oh, I see, because you have this, you got this SIG in there right now. Okay, that's why he's not in the lineup. Okay. But maybe DH because I don't know. I see you got that Giambi in there, but good skill so far on everyone. I just didn't see the batting chemistry. Well, that's good to have the batting chemistry. That's really good. You got a batting chemistry at least, but you really want to get your team deck up to an S. You just do. That's going to raise everyone, and including like every single relief pitcher. So let's look at some more of your, this Glass now. I don't know if this is one of his better seasons or not. But, he did get that. Oh, man, he looks pretty low overall. I don't like put-away pitch. I just don't like put-away pitch. Pitching machine, I don't even know what pitching machine is. Fastball and break. Okay, that's fine. You're still starting out, man. So don't take any of this hard because, you're putting this thing together and trying to compete, which is good because you want to win a lot of league mode, right? Because league mode, you get a lot of benefits. And look at this 72 overall. Sorry, I didn't silence my notifications this time. This is why I usually prep for these videos, but it's okay. Untouchable, finesse pitcher, love finesse pitcher, and love ace. So the only thing is your velocity and fastball are way too high for finesse pitcher to get the max effect. Yeah, and it's going to be tough to fix that too, just because of how the basic stats laid out. I still like finesse pitcher anyway. I don't know. Let me know how it is, but it would be great if you get that location and break +5 over. But that's a tough ask. So maybe try some of those development redistro tickets. This is a good one. 67 overall is phenomenal. Especially with low stamina like that with 53. So that, this is one, I'm glad you resourced this. This is great, man. This is a great card right here. And finesse pitcher for him, well, that's not working either. So, but look at your development, was all on velocity. But I would use a development redistro ticket just when they give them out. Just try it and really get that location and break up higher than velocity and stamina, so you can get the full effective finesse pitcher, because that's a freaking solid. That one's probably he's going to be in your bullpen for a long time. And then, I say resource your ace, right? That's what you do when you're starting out. And looks like you have with this DeGrom. And that's, if you're not going to have a raise pitcher, then that's pretty solid. So you like finesse pitcher, man, but you just don't get the max effect because you got all the velocity on it. But that's okay. That's okay, man. Like I said, you're doing a great job getting this. Hey, drop some resources on this Morton, because this is a sick Morton. This is a sick Morton, 74 overall. My ace right now, I have no SIG aces. I'm over 120 overall, and I have no SIG. No SIG starters, no SIG pitchers. Period. And my Verlander Prime is 74 overall. And Black Diamond this dude up. He's going to shoot up there, and Morton should be your starting ace. And then just use all your resources on Morton, man. Just dump resources on Morton. You'll see a huge difference between his output and then DeGrom's output. Okay, thanks for sharing your team, Bolts, Bucks, Rays. Sorry it took so long for me to get to your team, but anyone who sent me your team name, I will get to it, I promise. You can send me a reminder if you're like, hey, man, it's been a while. I sent you this. Okay, hey, you know what? It might take that. I'm usually pretty good at organizing this stuff, but every once in a while things slip through the cracks. Okay, here we go. Tigers team, love it. Just because it's a Tigers team. This Eric Haas is garbage, though, man. Look, the 60 overall. If you get a McCann, try to land a McCann or put someone in there. I was fortunate enough to get the Matt Noakes Sig to put in there. I love this third baseman, man. You just gotta upgrade him to Diamond. So play pick 'em every day, man. That's about all I can say. And you can't really save your stars because you're building this team up. So it's really hard to save your stars. So either, if you're not going to drop personal coin in this game, which I've managed to be able to avoid, you're going to either have to hope for one of those flash sales where they sell those things for, what do you call it, like 10,000 stars, or you're going to have to win pick 'em and get 20 in a row. Let's see what we got. Look at this old school Sig Justin Thompson. I remember this dude. Man, that was in like the Bobby Higginson days. Jeez. Okay, look at this. 71 overall, which you'd like to see a little bit higher for vintage, but that's fine because this is a sick card. And your ace, you've been able to develop him pretty well. Let me see what skills. Fireball. Oh, man. So he's got Fireballer, but you didn't do a great job developing him as far as velocity goes. So that's okay. I mean, I want to know how his output is. I really do. And the one thing I don't like is Giant Crusher on him yet, because you're probably in pretty low League Master modes. But man, this breaks my heart because this is the card I want, dude. I want this freaking card. This is sick. You got the freaking Max Scherzer Prime. This is my ace right here, is a Verlander. Oh, I guess he's 75 overall. So this Verlander's awesome. He's still my ace to this date. I have continued to resource him. The 69 overall Scooble, he's 71 overall in the current league mode. And, you got Soto. That's what I ran with for a while, was Soto. I've since gotten rid of Soto, and I have, and now I have the Henneman that I got. The Henneman, vintage that I got from the special event earlier. Okay, this the Tigers bullpen is tough because you don't have a lot of like dudes who really break out. But look at this Holton. I didn't know Holton ended up at 67 overall last year. I mean, 55 is kind of high for stamina. Man, I might have to get that Holton card because that's about as high as it got. Because I'm still rolling with Buck Farmer, man. I got the Smiley too, and that's a good Smiley. But although stamina's fairly high, and I rolled with this Wilson for a long time, this old reliable Wilson. So there are two of them. There's Justin Wilson and Alex Wilson, and this Alex Lang. Yeah, man, this dude's frustrating if you're a real Tigers fan. But man, love this team, and this Fulmer 16. I still rock that Fulmer 16. He's my number 4 hole in the lineup. So that's a great card too. Love this Justin Thompson. I haven't seen anyone with this SIG. So this is like really, really special, man. I'm so happy that you shared this with me. But I would really like to see some higher velocity on that, man, because that's really what I did with my Verlander, and I saw a lot of great benefit from that. So that's what I'd recommend is get your velocity and fastball up. But maybe he's got some good breaking pitches or something that I'm just not tracking. And then there's Granderson. I never ever had a Granderson in my lineup. Love this power hitter. Where's he at? He's number 1. He's your leadoff. Okay. But you got to get this thing diamond up, man. So look for the special shops. They'll do these flash sales sometimes, but those are 10,000 stars, and that's hard to come by for free teamers. So you got to save. That's why I always keep a baseline of like of about 10,000 stars, so I could drop that. But you got to resource this team first, man. And I'd say the first thing you do is those other 2 pitchers and boost up. Maybe this scope's pretty good. That scope's not bad, and I don't know what that McKinstry's kind of garbage. So I guess I would. And this Grossman, that's 71 overall. I still have him in my lineup to this day. That's a good card. So I would, and you might even move him in your lineup over Badu. Because Badu's not that great, and you could put in this Castellanos is no, that's not Castellanos' good year, but he's got a really good year on it. Maybe even use one of these. The JD Martinez is pretty good, solid power. Maybe you can use one of those Yelich's or whatever as their designated hitter. And I would don't worry about defense, man. Just don't worry about defense. So I would put this Grossman in there. And he's even got higher defense. So because that Grossman is a good thing to Black Diamond. He will be in your lineup for a long time. And that is what you want to resource, is folks who are going to be in your lineup for a long time. All right, I got to head out, y'all. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, send me your feedback, please, and send me your team names and a friend request. I got some in the box right now that I'm going to get to on my next video in a couple days. Take care, you all. Peace.